Horik, are you ready for the one shot next? Well, tomorrow, today, probably today for you, depending on what time it is. Yeah, 12 hours, 15. Yeah, maybe not today. I don't know. What time is it in the U.S. right now? It is currently. Oh, I need to click on my clock. Yeah, it would be today, maybe, but not at all. Yeah, I've actually been brushing up on my music theory, so I know a little bit about rock and roll history and music because I don't know much about it. It's not my wheelhouse, so. And you're working on your advert for your one shot. Cool. Yeah, Rahorik's one shot is pretty awesome. It's gonna be like a diplomacy. If you don't know the board game Diplomacy, you have to look it up. Matt Colville loves it because it's just pure people talking around a table, and it's great. But I didn't even think of that. Dread. Yeah, great. Okay, so looks like a gaunt. We're facing a semi-dead horse. Let's check this thing out. So a gaunt. Let's make a note about one in our story. So we have a gaunt. A gaunt is dangerous. It is a horse-like creature with a lean skeletal frame, ghostly pale eyes, and black scaled hides. It runs really, really fast. It can rear up, charge, and trample. So basically fights like a horse. Let me copy this description into the window so you can see. A gaunt is a creature unique to the Irelands. They maneuver across the rough, dense terrain of the deep wilds and hinterlands with an uncanny speed and grace. This makes them ideal as mounts for elves, who breed and train them. A gaunt will not usually act aggressively without provocation, but they are deadly as a fierce warhorse under the command of a talented rider. I think one thing that kind of why we would have to fight this thing. Maybe we can tame it. Ooh, there we go. We can maybe tame this thing. We come back riding one of these things with a wyvern at our side. That is badass. That's it. Maybe if everything goes well, we'll get that, but oh, like story with diplomacy and map drawing. Oh, I love it. I love it. Some D&D diplomacy. I'm looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. Okay, so we're fighting this gaunt. Okay, so living nearby. They are hoof prints of a gaunt. And it shows that it is using the cave as a, like a, what do they call it? A barn, a nest? A place for its young. Yeah, so that's why probably mom/dad is going to be pissed, because any creature who's not that bad is going to get really upset when you get too close to its young. So it's a wild gaunt. We have heard stories of this creature from the few who have contact with the elves, who use them as mounts for their scouts, maybe, and their some not everyone, because they probably have regular horses, but these are probably more like for scouts, or like they're dreaded or feared cavalry. Like, this is their, like, special shock troop cavalry. The elves ride them. Where's my notes? I need to put that in my notes. Gaunts. Ride by elves. The elves use them as scouts or their shock. I can never spell this word. Cavalry. How do you spell cavalry? These bloody French words. Cavalry. Cavalry. Is that the right? Cavalry. Cavalry is where Christ was crucified. Yes, that's why I didn't spell it correctly. Cavalry. Is that what I'm looking for? Oh, there's the L's at the end. That's right. That's right. Cavalry. 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 What do you want to bet that it's a French word? Yes. From the French word cavalier. Cavale, meaning horse. It's also where we get the word for knight. But, oh, thank you, Horik. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. Right. It's where we get the word chivalry. Chivalry means, like, honor for knights. Comes from the chevaliers, which I think is how you say it in French. Or the horse riders, right? So English is great because we call them knights. Nicht from the Germanic version. But then we say how knights act is French. So we took the Germanic fighting word and the French culture word and put them together. And that's how English is spoken. Joy, right? But, yeah. Yeah, English is a great language. If you want to study a language to learn how languages work and find lots of cool examples for conlangs, your own languages or something like that, just study English. Because English is a mix of so many things, so many cultural influences, that there's a period in it somewhere where you can track some really interesting etymologies. This comes from this influence, this comes from this. A lot of words, a lot of languages, sorry, can be pretty isolated in terms of a bulk of their vocabulary for everyday things is not multicultural. It's their unique set. But English is very special in that regard. So we have layer on top of layer on top of layer in our language. So it's pretty cool. Which makes it a pain in the butt to teach. Because students, because I'm an English teacher, and students are like, why is this word French, and why is this word from Germanic, and why is this word Indian, and all that, so. Okay. They're not to be feared, but they do when they're saying, we are at ease, since they are not usually dangerous, but we spot we spot a what's it called, a foe? Not a foe. What is a young horse called? A foal. That's the word I was looking for. A foal. Young horse, right? Young horse. A foal. Oh, A-L. A foal. There we go. So we spot a foal, maybe we come around the corner. That's it. Oh, is it a foal? As we come around a corner of the rocky outcrop. And like, all of a sudden it's right in front of us. It's not good. We're gonna get caught. And then we hear the parent like whinny? Snort? Roar. I mean, I don't know if they do things whinny or roar. Whinny? Like in a bad way. Not a happy, not a good one. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm an English teacher to non-native speakers, so like an ESL teacher, I guess you would say, English as a second language. So I was a researcher, but the last year has been pretty crazy. So pretty much now all I do is teach English. But oh, all ages. I don't teach at a. I teach at a like a. In Japan, they're called eikaiwas, but they're just like English schools where Japanese come to learn to speak English. So I teach kids classes, I teach adults, I teach business, I teach everything. So it's pretty cool. But so okay, so that's a bad way, and now we have to fight this thing. We do get to take an action when we reach our destination. So we know it's going to be some kind of combat. So, what kind of combat move? We may want to secure an advantage. Resupply, no. Gather information. Not really looking for that. Secure an advantage may be our best bet. So, this is where you make preparations and attempt to gain leverage. Okay, so yeah, I think definitely, like, we realize what we've done. We've stepped into this creatures, this animal's like breeding ground. We are now in between it and its young. We need to get into a good position to defend ourselves against this animal because it's fast, and in the open ground we're probably going to get screwed. So it'll be too fast for us. It'll just dart in and out. So we need to get somewhere where it can't do that to us. Okay, so let's see. Are we doing it with speed, agility, and precision? Charm or aggression? Forceful, strength, endurance? Expertise, insight, yeah, we're using wits for sure. Because we're going to use our knowledge of the terrain and everything to try to get an advantage. So we roll wit. It's already at a 2, so we're going to secure an advantage. Oh, we had a weak hit. It rolled a 9. Good God. Okay, we had a weak hit. Weak hit gives us... our advantage is short-lived. We get 1 momentum. Okay, so we gain 1 momentum. So we try to get out of the way and into a better position against the rocks to defend ourselves. What does Ash give me right now? When you make the companion endure harm move for your wyvern, add +2 and take momentum on a hit. Savage, when you strike by command your wyvern to attack, roll heart. Your wyvern inflicts 3 harm on a hit. You can fight for us. So maybe that's what happens. We get somewhere where we think it's safe, and then Dad shows up. Like, both of them are here now. But the other parent shows up. So we think we're in a good position, but actually we opened ourselves up to the other one. So we're not in a bad position, but we're not in a good position by any means, right? So yeah, that's rough. Okay. Sweet. So we have to. How do we fight two of them? Our journey is over. We have dangerous. I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna be fighting one, but then we're gonna have to risk Ash, our wyvern, is gonna have to deal with one of them. So that's what's probably gonna happen. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we command Ash to take on one, and we turn and face the other. So this is where I like Roll20 better than this one anyways, because there's nowhere in here for me to really note more progress tracks. Like, I inputted the image, but it only gives me one at a time because I can't duplicate the image. So like I should, I don't know if I should just upload a new image to the folder. Maybe that's what I'll do. Like, I'll just rename progress track, copy, paste, progress track, oops, progress track, rename, progress track 2. There we go. Okay, now go to my images. Oops, I already had it open. New progress track 2. Yep, there we go. Now I can open another one. I was watching you, Rohoric, on Roll20, and just click the button to add a new line was pretty good. So you are saving your points for 5k. How close are you, Zack Attack? What is the 5k reward again? Oh, add a command. Okay, I can add a Zack Attack command. How far are you away? .4. You're halfway there. Halfway there. Well then, lurk it up, my friend. Lurk it up. Actually, you get more points if you subscribe, right? If you're active, there's that little box that appears at the bottom next to the renowned area points, and you click on that, it'll give you bonus points. So that's all what you have to do. So I think he wants to add a command, Rohoric. That's the 5k. That is the 5k special. What I'm gonna call it. Okay, so now I have two progress tracks. But I'm gonna track these separately. Because Ash is gonna be fighting. I don't have an image for him, do I? I thought I did have an image for Ash. Yeah, I did. Here we go. Oh, but you're not a token. Can I make it really small? I can make it sort of really small. No, I need a token for him. Let's make a new character sheet. Just for... oh, he's in a different folder too. Images folder. Just for Ash's token, in case he ever has to fight like he is now. Okay, so let's just simply... There we go. Ash is a token. There we go. And we can drag that onto... Make it smaller, right? Block token scale. How do I shrink the token? Why would it? Oops. Nope, I'm deleting other things, not this. Delete token, delete token. I did it on this guy, like I did it for him. How did I do it? I thought it was just click. I don't know why I'm spacing on it, but yeah, chests are good, and I be too poor right now to. Oh, don't worry about it. After the coronavirus is over, yeah, getting back to work and all that, but no worries, no worries. I'm just trying to remember how you get more points, right? And I think you get double points as a subscriber for each minute you're in the stream, so. I can't give you channel points either, which is the crappy, which sucks, but. I can give you other kinds of points, but I can't give you those points. So, yep. Okay, well, we'll worry about that token. He's at 1. I don't know how to make him smaller. Where are my, I thought it was like shift. Shift just rotates it. Oh, there we go. Control. There we go. Control mouse wheel. Got it. I knew it was one of those keys, and I had to try them all. Okay, so we got it. So he's fighting his guy, and I'm fighting mine. Okay. So we're gonna make a bunch of rolls here, because I have to face danger, I have to fight, and so does he. Let's bring up Ash. So when you strike by commanding your wyvern to attack. Oh, we can't do both? How does that work? How does this work, Rohoric? Can I just roll them as two individuals and treat them separately? Or because he's a companion... Oops, I got rid of that. Because he's a companion, does he fight on my... I mean, the opponents don't roll. But... I guess I can just roll for both. I don't know how to handle... companion fighting. Like... I guess because he's fighting his own thing, he is just an extension of you. Okay. Zach is gonna go dehydrate. Okay. Yeah. But because we're fighting two different creatures, you only have one of those abilities. No, I finished a quest, Rohoric. When you finish a quest, you get points. And we spent our points on... we upgraded... oh, that's right. The X is a thing we have, right? No. My Sword Master is... Sword of Vow is that one. Okay, X is what we have. That's right. Never mind. He can't fight. O is what we don't have. I read my own notes backwards. We upgraded our Sword Master, not our dragon, but that's right. So we only have Insatiable, which means he can't really fight. He can fight, but we don't get any bonuses. He just fights straight up. So what I think he does, I think he is just gonna hold him off. And we're gonna make him do like a clash. So we're gonna enter the fight. Well, end the fight. Enter the fray as we roll first, right? When you enter combat, first set the rank of your enemies. So 2 progress per harm inflicts 2 harm. Yeah, you narrate him into your attacks, but you only roll using my stats. Got you. Okay, okay. So he is occupying one of them. And we fight at the same time. We make one roll, but we're fighting two opponents. Got you. Okay. It might be cool to do two different rolls, but I don't think it's that important. I don't have to worry about it too much, but... Okay, so we've done that. We need to roll, enter the fray. What do we roll with? When we enter the fight... Facing off, roll heart, moving into position against an unaware foe or ambushed. Yeah, we're rolling heart, which is 3. We drag that to enter the fray, and then we roll. 7, strong hit, there we go. I believe that means we get the initiative. Take 2 momentum, we are at max momentum, everyone. We are at max momentum, I repeat. Affect how you view the pay the price if it goes bad. Oh, okay, okay. Because there's not him or you, it's only the both. Got you, got you, got you. Okay. We're at max momentum. We have initiative. And so we strike. I would love to get... Is this thing listed as a asset? In the rulebook. I wonder if this thing is listed as an asset. Let's see. An animal, companion, wyvern, raven, owl, horse, cave, spider. Maybe it's just a special horse. It becomes a horse, but it just looks like a gaunt. Because I don't see a special... We weren't meant to be a horse rider, but if we managed to take a horse, that would be pretty cool. I think that would be awesome to have this creature as a mount. Yeah, we'll just give it... We'll just make it a horse. And... Kind of like... color it in as a gaunt. That sounds good to me. Okay, so... beasts in the cave. We might try to tame one. We'll see. Is that a special roll for acquiring? Can we even do that? Abilities, assets. Let's look at the rule book. I don't want to make a mistake and just give myself something that, while narratively is awesome, there might be a game mechanic that I don't want to violate. Maybe we have to forge a bond with it. I don't see... I need to do a search. Where is assets? Oh, you don't gain experience unless you fulfill your vow. You cannot add new assets to your character unless you gain experience. That's the broad flow of how quests and drive gameplay and character improvement. So we could spend an XP to get a new one. If you come up against relatively simple obstacles and call them milestones, you make progress and move quickly towards completing the quest. But if you do, you'll miss out on storytelling opportunities. Okay. Yeah, I don't think... Experience and gain assets on page 222. Okay. 222. Fulfilling your vows, forging new bonds. Outcome of a successful quest. When you fulfill a successful quest, reroll dice. You may reroll any dice if you forge a bond with them. The assets. Yeah, we have to spend points. But this would be at the end of our quest. So we could say that we spend the points and then acquire the points, but narratively anyways. But well, first let's just see how it goes. We might get our butts kicked here. Who knows? So we have initiative. We fight them. We have initiative. And let's see. So we're going to strike. Inflict 1 harm, you retain initiative. We attack with iron, right? Yep, so we're at 2, so we strike. Strong hit, we rolled a 6. We're crushing these challenge dice. I think next time we have to up the difficulty. Because we've had 2 pretty... I mean, challenging, but not dangerous, not deadly encounters at all, so... Strong hit, we inflict 1 harm, which means we get 2 progress. And we retain initiative. So we roll again. Ooh, a challenge dice of 10? Oh god, it's a weak hit. What do we face on a weak hit? Inflict harm and lose initiative. Ah. Formidable is a big step up because that's what you've been doing. But yeah, but after we've completed 2 successful missions, we'll have lots of bonus XP. Oh, we have our Swordmaster. What does our Swordmaster give? When you clash, add 1 immediately to falling strike. Okay. So we're not clashing. I think what happens is we inflict your harm, so we inflict our harm, but we lose initiative. So we're now in clash. So in a fight, we lose our initiative. We fight them. We manage to use the terrain to help us, and they are not used to fighting intelligent creatures, but it is still difficult to keep up with their pace. They're just too fast. So we had the initiative, we're doing damage, but they're still moving so much, they're so quick, that eventually we just, in order to do harm, we overstep, leaving ourselves vulnerable to their quick counterattack. Right? Now, we do have Swordmaster for this, so if we score a strong hit, we can add 1 to, add 1 if you immediately follow up your strike. Add 1 if you immediately follow with a strike. We can add 1 to our strike next time, which is very good, hopefully. Okay, so let's roll our clash. We roll... How are we... When you exchange volleys at range, so we're still doing iron, so we're still at 2. Correct. Okay, so roll... Clash... Another 10? Another 10 on the challenge dice? Are you serious? A weak hit. What does a weak hit do for us? You inflict harm, but you pay the price. We have 10 momentum. We didn't even use it last time. I'm burning all my momentum. It takes everything out of us. It takes everything and all our teamwork with Ash. So in order to... Yeah, but I have 10 momentum. Like, when else am I going to use 10 momentum than to just end this? I didn't even burn momentum last time, so I took lots of weak hits, but, you know, we'll see if it comes to bite us in the butt to use all our momentum in one go, but to regain the upper hand, it's an RPG. I can use my momentum when I want. Well, I guess it turns it onto a strong hit so that you can end the fight. Yeah, I mean, the problem is we're at +6. So that's only about a 50-50 chance of winning. Right? Close to your position, take momentum you find an opening and inflict 1 extra harm. Ah. We can gain 1 momentum back again, which isn't going to do us a whole lot. Or we can gain 1 advantage, 1 more harm. And probably end the fight, like Rahorik said. We can end the fight. But I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to use our strong hit to gain 1 more harm. That 7 is probably a good bet. We're going to take a gamble and end the fight. For hand. I say we severely wound one of the pair. And the other like rages out at us. Maybe we don't take one of the parents. Maybe we end up taking the fullback. And that's why eventually we're able to get a mount, but not right away. So very nice. Okay. So rages out at us. Yeah, let's try to end the fight. But now both Masias and Ash can focus on 1 creature and try to end the fight. Maybe it goes bad. Maybe we take some damage. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna try to end the fight. Here we go. Oh my god, we rolled a 10 and a 9. Oh, it bit it. Oh, the irony. Oh, well. Why not use all our momentum now? Oh god. Talk about a fail. Not like this. Oh man. Oh. F's in chat. F's in chat. I ate my words immediately. Why not? Just use that momentum. Who cares? We're not gonna need it. But we need it. God. Okay. So it's an utter fail. We miss. On a miss, you lose this fight, pay the price. Oh my god. Right, we do compare this to the progress track. Right, yes. Oh man, so now we have to pay the price. Okay, what happens? We get overconfident with only 1 to fight. But it's angry and fighting. Stronger. To make matters worse, the other pair, the other one is down but not out and gets a blind side attack on us. Okay, well, I believe we have the pay the price table built in. So here we go. Roll the table. We rolled a 42. A new danger or foe is revealed. Oh. A new danger. Oh, what's a new danger? A new danger. Maybe we just go to the Oracle? Does the Oracle have oracles for danger? Trouble. Settlement trouble, no. Combat action? Major plot twist? You know what that is? We have a dangerous foe is revealed. We have like a faux table. Oracle doesn't seem to have anything for that. Rorik, do you know what we're looking at? For what kind of I'm sure maybe use the oracle tables more than I do. Names, actions. A new foe or danger. Oh, major plot twist? Okay, maybe we do that. Maybe we need to roll on a major plot twist. Because some of these are like, we're late, another enemy appears, more allies show up, unexpected powers are revealed, something like that. So we can play with those, maybe. That might work. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so ask the oracle. We rolled a 39. A 39 is a more dangerous foe is revealed. The troll. It was from our earlier poll, right? We had 3 possible creatures we could encounter. We were given a gaunt, but we've been fighting for so long and making so much noise, a troll shows up. That's it. The fight has carried on for a while and made a lot of noise. Disturbing the otherwise quiet forest. Oh, everything stops. Like even the gaunt just stop attacking us. And listen to the sound of thundering steps coming through the woods at us. The gaunts run. They flee. So no horse for us. The gaunts flee before we even know what it is. Ash knows too. He has that animal instinct. Knows it is something to fear, and that scares us. He doesn't, I mean, he's a wyvern. He doesn't get scared easily. But, good God, here it comes. Okay, reset track. Formidable foe. A troll comes crashing through the trees. Oh, yep, it said a more dangerous, so we have to go 1 level up in dangerous. Let's see, where are our NPCs? Foes and encounters. Where is our troll? There we go. Formidable. 1 step up. 1 progress per harm. It inflicts 3 harm out at us. We know what a troll looks like. They normally live in the flooded lands, but it's not unusual to encounter one in the hinterlands or even in the southern reaches of the Haven. But what this creature is doing here, we have no idea, but he's here. Trolls collect objects of all sorts, and particularly valuable Islander trinkets. They are tormented by the fear of others stealing their hoard, and are consistently seeking out new, better hiding places. Ah! This guy was looking for a place to hide his stuff and collect new stuff. And while he did so, wandered quite far away and heard us fighting. And immediately thought we were a threat to him. Oh god, here we go. So, enter the fight. Here we go. New fight with troll. Darts. Here we go. Might have to rename this chapter. We're not forging steel today. This is all about survival. The tale of two beasts. Haha. Okay. So enter the fray. 3 progress per harm. Inflict. Wait, no. Formidable. Other way around. Okay, so we enter the fray with iron. With heart. Never mind. With heart, which is our best stat. So not bad. Not bad. And another 10 and a 9. Oh my god. What? We've rolled 10, 10, 10, 9, 9 for our challenge dice. The dice are out to get us today. Rahoric, I'm experiencing some of your luck today. These challenge dice. Okay, it's a miss, so we probably don't have advantage. Initiative, I mean. Combat begins with you at a disadvantage. Pay the price. Okay, here we go. Pay the price. 54. It causes a delay or puts you at a disadvantage. Okay.